Здравствуйте на шестом стриме по Hogwarts Legacy. Ну что, начнем? Точнее, продолжим играть в него. Продолжаем. Так, уклонитесь. Кувырок, понятно. Там и будет позже. Хитроумные это потом. Занятие по травологии будем отслеживать тогда. Если, конечно, его можно сейчас выполнить.
Revelio.
Он здесь. Переместиться сюда. Что вы думаете? Не бежать, а там прогрузки ждать. Со мной прогрузки какие-то будут.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Well done at crossed wands. You're a natural.
Так, начнем задание.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Надеюсь, это будет не очень громко.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
А вы затычки.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Только не кутея.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Ну да, видимо, холодный. Вот поэтому кричит, понятно.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany on potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass. I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Хорошо, давай почитаем это. Дорогая профессор Чесноу. Чесноук, как минус с вашей стороны вспомнить, что я люблю клубнику. Неудивительно, что Маглы обожают эти душистые ягоды. Что бы вы ни выращивали, все получается отменного качества. От горячавки до ягод. Очень надеюсь, что под вашим руководством моя племянница тоже освоит этот навык. Эленора у вас души не чает. Уверены, как и все прочие ученики. С наилучшими пожеланиями, Элеонора Эверли. Это кому она подарила, понятно?
Revelio. Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Once, my sister sent me a howler simply because I brought one of her scarves to school with me. She never even wears it. I hope to have an owl of my own one day. Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Ну, как бы это легко додуматься.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
10 минут. Ну ладно.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Репарио с этим не поможет, полагаю, с пальцами.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead.
Раз
Nice
наоборот,
work in defense against the dark
не ты
arts,
должен
by the way.
вести.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered
Revelio.
him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. You know that, of course. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Удерживайте так.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're
Любыми
keen.
средствами, да.
Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Не, я думал, что он будет тут долго.
Revelio.
Сливы цепелины. Эти похожие на редискового оранжевого цвета фрукты парят вверх ногами, когда вырастают. Некоторые считают, что они могут обострять восприимчивость человека ко всему необычному.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Revelio. I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Могла бы предупредить.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand.
Пусть будет лучше так.
Revelio.
А у нас тут с заданиями. Сначала мы занятия все посетим, прежде чем к ней пойдем. Как говорится, лучше быть подготовленным.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Неожиданно сразу подхожу. Так, на вниз. Вроде бы. Что где-то есть.
Revelio.
Что это будет? Нет, не будет. По-моему, это не открываю раз.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Здесь, кстати, у меня ничего нет. А может быть есть чары, которые даже Ревелио не поможет. что вижу. А, да, на закрытую дверь не попасть.
My mother sent me a howler.
Revelio.
О. Статуя Григория Листьева. Эта статуя изображает средневекового волшебника, заискиваемого хлопком Григория Листьева. Он известен тем, что изобрел елейную мазь, которая заставляет пьющих верить, что тот, кто дал им зелье, является их лучшим другом.
Maybe Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he
Так,
is.
послушаем их не разговор. Все, замолчали. Куда ты нас ведешь, ключа? Куда? Пригодится.
Revelio.
А что еще в этих сундуках находится? Начало сундука почитать, конечно. Распоряжение. Дата 31 декабря 1875 года. Отправитель Мракоборческий центр. Тема Горбиный берег. В последнее время возле магазина Горбиный берег наблюдается нездоровое оживление. Неурочные часы, особенно после полуночи. К черному ходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоберцев, ведущих наблюдения. Вы входите в их число, ожидайте дальнейших указаний. Не-не-не, подожди. Застрял, что ли? О. Значок мракоборца профессора Шарпа. Мракоборцы составляют основную правоохранительную систему Министерства магии. Они защищают волшебный мир от всех видов угроз, особенно темной магии. Этот знак мракоборца принадлежит профессору Шарпу. Угу.
Revelio.
А что так мало? Может, еще что-то есть почитать? Ладно, нет, уже. Ну, тогда задание.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
На самом деле удобно мешать даже с помощью. Я думаю, геймпад подключать здесь придется, да нет. И так удобно. Удобно, значит, сделаю проверку. Может, кнопки переназначить, но это уже другое.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Revelio.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need. Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Раз он молчит, значит, на то есть причина.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Это за него Ростова. Ну ладно, он мне сам разрешил все брать.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Мне кажется, за это, скорее всего,
two things that cannot be rushed.
Разблокируют, ну ладно.
Revelio and be thorough.
Так. Секунд, ладно.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again. Oh, no!
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ugh, my robes are gonna...
Дополнительных зданий пока нету. Ладно. Так, уклоняйтесь, это... Ой, нет. Хитромные ключи я пока не буду.
Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Так, лучше... Так, карта мира. Так. А, тогда я не могу сейчас телепортироваться. Видимо, куда я могу? А, я да, могу. Понятно. Тогда пешком пойдем.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio.
Может, ключ? Да, видимо, понравилось.
I should like to retire to a
О,
small just like
что это?
Brockburn. I'll be weeks from spin switches are such a...
Деревянный кот. Эта деревянная статуя изображает Пангура, Дона, бесстрашного охотника на мышей и преданного компаньона.
Who's the
Вот,
stuff did that
хорошо.
one? Apparently Marion was having a bit of a poke.
Revelio.
I wonder if that's still the case.
Угу. Я думал, как так открывается.
I still can't
I've always said that travel
Revelio.
broadens the mind.
You think Gareth Weasley would be better
Ah,
at
that's a good-
transfiguration, considering...
Тут вроде бы уже ничего.
I wonder how we'd get into Black's office. Not that I've ever risked, mind you.
Revelio.
Понятно, что если сайт задания, дополнительное задание, точнее, встретить, придется смотреть. Закрыто.
Revelio.
Ну что? Ага,
Revelio.
там, скорее всего, мне что-то пригодится, раз мы его собираем. Тут что? Нет. Или да, ну что? Ладно, да. Интересно все же, что тут находится. Потому сюда зайдем.
Revelio.
Мне интересно, что тут такое. Я, возможно, надеюсь, что мы когда-нибудь сюда и по сюжету придем.
Revelio.
Так, совы Хогвартса, страница руководства. Совы, принадлежащие школе ученика, можно найти в советник Хогвартса. Рекомендуется внимание смотреть под ноги, чтобы не вступиться или не раздавить отрыгнутый скелет какой-нибудь мыши. Какие тут у вас совы? Так, тут где-то книга летает, я видел.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Ладно, 114 уровень подняли и узнали, что здесь находится. То идти лишь по сюжету иногда даже скучно. В открытой мире игре хочется увидеть, что тут, что там. Тут портал нет, никто. Тут сюда, если надо будет телепортироваться, видимо, нету.
Revelio. Revelio.
Вроде пока ничего так. Стоп, почему я этим всем не перебирал? Ладно. Тут поблизости. Значит, с этим это так не работает.
Revelio.
Хорошо, что ревелю на R кнопку сделай. Ну, стоп. Тут что-то есть. Chadley Cannons, Montrose Magpies.
Revelio.
Инструменты смотрителя. Можно было бы предположить, что этот набор инструментов следует заколдовать, чтобы использовать для создания всевозможной мебели для уютных хижин любых, даже самых невероятных размеров.
This looks intriguing.
Не надо меня. Вот ты натворила.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Ну, зачем ты сказал, что тут любопытно?
Revelio.
Всегда говоришь любопытно, всегда хочется интересно зайти что-то. Опять ячейки заполнены. Синие синички с 4 линзами. Ну-ка. Лучше уж там будет выглядеть красивее, чем было.
Revelio.
Ну ладно, это ненадолго, потому можно было бы. А ну-ка. Это явки. Явочный сок.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
То есть сюда нельзя, я понял.
Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
It is good to see you, my friend.
О, не-не-не-не-не, тут дополнительное задание. Торговец. Раз тут торговец, так. Перчатки. Лучше. Так, погнали продавать.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Так, мне нужно продать.
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
А вот пить ничего не буду.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
Нет. Есть замок. Звука вроде бы нет.
Revelio.
Ладно.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ramrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, But he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
Да, правильно, дипломатически.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the cards to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Так, интересно, но засчиталось уклонение? Это не проблема. А, да. Поможем ему этому гоблину маленькому.
Cursed fiends.
О, тут что-то есть. Исследовать можно.
Revelio.
Монстры, добро пожаловать, стали. Чешуя гибридского черного дракона. Гибридский черный дракон — это огромная тварь, которая может вырасти до 9 метров в длину. Большая грубая чешуя, принадлежавшая одному из этих драконов, является ценностью Арчи Бикла, который он хранит в своем тайном убежище. Так.
Yes.
Потом пойдем расклон. Они уже сделали это, можно.
Revelio.
Прийти к профессору, посмотреть, что она предложит.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Revelio.
О, грибы.
An encampment. This must be it.
Potato,
Stop it! I won't rest till you're dead.
Revelio. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. Enjoy suffering, do you? This will not go well to you.
Why to back this out longer than necessary?
How many of you are there?
How nice. Now fine.
Run, won't we stop?
Protego.
Так, Протего как плохо.
You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
Was that your
You are hurt, young man. Surely you can see that. No!
You're in somewhere.
Incendio.
I won't win.
Revelio.
Run, will unite us.
Leviosa.
Much too slow. A miss. Deadly miss. Prepare to surrender now.
Так, где он там?
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Я не могу до этого.
Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Levioso. Accio.
Вернемся к Арну. Переместиться. Кажется, в магазин затем будет опять продаться, что не нужно.
Wonder who lives here. Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Так, что у нас тут?
What can I help you with today?
Ну, он тут продал. Костюм.
I hope to see you again sometime.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my car's arrive, I'll be happy to show you my wares. Why don't you have a little peruse? More than happy to purchase that. Good to have stock, I always say. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
Да. Задача. Так, посетить занятия. Так, карта Хогвартса. Тогда переместимся отсюда. Так сказать, защиту лучше сразу изучить. Раньше не мог, потому что ворота не делал, а теперь, в принципе, может и получится. Так. Так, а теперь поговорим с
I
ним.
hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Experience on.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Что там, еще дополнительное задание есть какое-то? Да ладно, вам эти дополнительные задания давайте.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Сначала дополнительное.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch.
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Плыви, не иди.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Это последний вроде бы. Угу.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
На этом мы закончим стрим. Это сегодняшний. А тогда уже... Тогда на следующем стриме начнем сюжетом задание. Того, кто нас ждет там.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Хорошо. Всем спасибо, что смотрели стрим. Всем до следующего стрима. Всем до свидания.